Burnley 1, Chelsea 4, and Chelsea win 3 games back-to-back. I have not said this in a long time. I don't remember the last time we won 3 games back-to-back. Chelsea not only showed character, Chelsea showed 4 goals. On a Saturday, we sat down, we watched the game, it's sunny in England, and Chelsea scored 4 goals. Do you understand how long it's been since I've seen my team be comfortable, where there's 20 minutes left in the game, I'm not biting my nails or panicking or angry or absolutely just relishing watching them play against Arsenal in the upcoming week. This is phenomenal, guys. You need to be happy. As a Chelsea fan, soak this in. Because we don't know when the next time we're going to play with this well again. What I need from you guys before we get into chat and breeze, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. You're happy right now, so smash that like button and help me out. Subscribe to the channel, because that's just the best way of you lot showing me love, and I'm 150 people away from 31,000, mad. And also, if you want more content from me, TikTok in the pinned comment, that's where I talk about all things related football. But now, let's get into the good. There is a lot of positives to take away. The good. The first thing that we need to talk about is the character that they going 1-0 behind to Burnley, being the way that we are, the unconfident team that we've been in recent history. This is phenomenal. Not only did they absolutely show character, they showed composure, they showed poise, and they showed that doesn't matter if they're inexperienced, they can regain control of a game. They made Burnley uncomfortable. Raheem Sterling led by example, and what I loved more than anything was the senior players stepped up. They regained control of this game. And let's talk about this in more and in depth. Raheem Sterling to make it 1-1. It's persistence. All game, Raheem Sterling said, give me the ball. I'm on the left wing, give me the ball. And we got the ball to him. The first 30 minutes, we were pathetic. Everyone was bad. From 30 to 45, the tempo rose. The passing changed. The swiftness from Chelsea. We looked like a team that was actively going to be composed. And Raheem Sterling took his man on. He had one good attempt where Trafford nearly let it through his legs. Enzo gave a nice pass. But the goal, yes, it was a deflection and it looped perfectly over, but we earned that luck. Raheem Sterling earned it. Number 2, the positive, Raheem Sterling. Guys, Raheem technically, FPL vibe, gets 2 assists and a goal today. But Raheem Sterling was far better than just that stat. This is why I say watch it. His ability to run at players is second to none. When he is confident, when he's in the mood, when he gets someone one-on-one, toast, you're done, geezer. You're not keeping up with Raz. Raz absolutely destroyed their right back today. Whether it was for his own goal, in the sense that the right back was panicking, we win the ball in transition high up, and Raheem just threw one-on-one, beautiful poise finish, or whether for me it was the winning of the penalty. The winning of the penalty was phenomenal. The way he just picks up the ball, runs at the defender, inside, jinkity-majinky, boom, gets tackled, inside the box. They just don't know how to handle. And it begs the question, Raz, why do you not play like this every week? Like, realistically speaking, why do we not see this level of consistency? You're 27 years old. You've got 3 goals for Chelsea this year. You got more assists now. We need him to become this version of Raheem Sterling. If he becomes this Raheem Sterling, we become a top 4 team. I'm dead serious. We have an outlet, we have Mudryk, we have Nkunku when he gets back. We have got good players, and Raheem Sterling needs to be a part of it. Then we need to talk about Cole Palmer. I think Cole Palmer is slowly becoming one of the best signings. When we signed him, I'm going to hold my hands up. I said, what are we doing? What's the plan here? Because we got Misha, we've got Noni. I didn't know Noni was literally going to be cast aside. Pochettino does not fancy him. It's evident. Like, Noni once again doesn't get onto the pitch. Ian Maatsen gets on instead of him. And we're not going to complain about that, because I trust Pochettino's judgment of young players. We have seen a track record of him developing young players. And Noni clearly isn't doing something right. Because if he was, he'd be playing. Because we're seeing Maatsen get a chance, Palmer get a chance, Mudryk get a chance. These players are playing. And Palmer today, once again, was fantastic. Whether it's his bravery, whether it's his ability to play passes that no one else wants to, whether it's his weight of pass, whether it's his control, whether it's him showing for the ball. But you can tell he came through the Manchester City Academy and was nurtured by Pep for as long as he was. This player is actually making me miss Juan Mata Day. He reminds me of what Mata used to do for us and go, bro, we were actually a good team at that moment in time. But we can get back to those days. We don't have to always reminisce. We don't have to live in nostalgia land. We can actually look forward. We can be happy. And Palmer's allowing us to do that. He gets the penalty from Raheem Sterling. He takes it. Enzo gave it to him, and what I loved about this, there was a long VAR check for that one. They were trying every single way not to give us a pen. And what I loved was Palmer was cool, calm, and composed. Donny just said, all right, cool, don't worry, I've got... And he swiftly put it on the right-hand side. Keeper went the wrong way. Beautiful penalty, cool composure. For Jackson's goal, Raheem Sterling beats the man, and this was what Palmer did that was beautiful. He receives the ball. How many men take the ball? Jink, try curl it themselves. No. He sees Jackson, gives it to Jackson, and this is where I need to praise Jackson a bit. Jackson's ability to find space when he's in possession with the ball in the most unconventional way is the best asset he has. I hope that never gets coached out. His ability to do something where you're like, why the hell did he just do that? But find more space is amazing. I don't think he knows what he's going to do next before he does it. And that's a real asset in sometimes, because purely based on the fact that the defender has no clue how to defend him, and he just opened up the goal, opened up the angle, swift finish, and now Jackson has got 3 goals in 9 games for Chelsea, I think. And what looks nice about this situation, he's got 2 in the league. He's got 7 appearances. He can go on a little run. Like, now we're getting into fixtures where teams are going to come out and want to play us. So we can actually not play against low blocks. So hopefully we move on and grow in confidence from. One thing I am going to say, and is another positive, I'm showering the team with positives today, evidently. So hit the like button, because clearly you're happy as I am. Gallagher and Caicedo in that midfield are going to cause a lot of teams problems. And I mean off the way Burnley were trying to play through us, I think we were actively just eating them alive. The commentator kept on saying one thing, right? He was like, oh, Burnley give the ball away. Bro, our pressing forces them to give the ball away. Do you think they're just willy-nilly giving the ball away because they just want it for vibe? In my opinion, and this is my opinion, I think Gallagher's press and Caicedo's press is a cheat code. We're going to win the ball so high up, 3, 4, 5 times a game. And then it's about quality. And Gallagher showed that quality when he gave the ball to Raheem Sterling for the 3rd. We need to see more of that from Gallagher. I think too many times Gallagher is too hasty, too rushed, gets a little rush of blood and doesn't know what he's doing. But off the ball, he knows exactly what he's doing. And Poch is not dropping him. Now, I've given up. Like, I've given up on this, that we might have a Carney playing in the half spaces. And we'll talk about why I think that later on in the video. But I think off the ball, Gallagher deserves all the applause. Caicedo deserves all the applause. I'm going to talk about the Sassy as well, because I think the Sassy looked good in that second. We got under a little bit of pressure, and the Sassy really stepped up, and you could see the Sassy almost marking his territory. I'm 25 years old. I'm an experienced player in this team. I need to show leadership. I need to boot it out when I need to. I need to, when in doubt, hoof it out, play when I need to, and it was evident to see. The Sassy's really starting to integrate himself into the Premier League pace. I by no means are saying he's amazing. I still have my reservations. We will see in the next 6 weeks. We will see against the Arsenals, the Spurs, the Liverpools, or Man Cities, whoever we're playing in the next 6 weeks that everyone's terrified of. We will see how good Axel Disasi is then, because that's the teams that we need to judge him. It doesn't matter against Burnley. But there are no downright uglies. I'm telling you right now, there is nothing downright ugly. We won a game 3 in a row. Like, we are a good team all of a sudden on paper. But we are 8th, and we need to respect the fact that we are 8th. And we need to talk about the bad, because there are a few things I didn't like. Levi Colwill, whilst he's becoming more and more like a natural left back going forward, he's not athletic enough, in my opinion, to be a left. Left backs need to be robust, left backs need to be agile, and left backs need to have the ability, when someone plays a 1-2 around you, to swivel and keep up with the winger on the right. Levi showed for the first goal he can't do. That all of a sudden led to what? It leads to Silva being out of position. It leads to Axel Disasi having to make a decision. It leads to Cucurella making a mistake and the ball going through his legs. It leads to Sanchez conceding the goal. I'm not having a go at Colwill. I'm not saying he's horrible. I'm just saying a left-back experiment, in my opinion, needs to end. I don't like it. We need to try either Cucurella there, in my opinion, or play Maatsen there and let's see what we can do. But I don't see that happening. I think we're going to sign a left back, and that's the only way he's going to leave. Or Ben Chilwell comes back in because Poch loves him. He called him one of the best left backs in the world the other day, openly. Then we need to talk about Gallagher on the ball. I think the first half illustrated the weakness in this Chelsea team against deep block. Gallagher's inability to pick up the ball in half spaces or receive the ball under pressure is a problem. We do not have balance in the midfield when we are in possession, purely based on the fact that Gallagher is hidden. He's carried on the ball. There were many instances where Poch literally shifted. Gallagher went to the right wing and Palmer came in. And that's when we actually became a better team. But you can't hide him on the ball. Like that doesn't work right with me. Yes, he's amazing off the ball. But you can't be trying to pick and choose of when he's good and when he's bad. Nah, bruv. Reality is, enough is enough. Do not hide him. This is Chelsea Football Club. If you're not good enough on the ball, bro, you need to be replaced. That's my opinion. But Poch won't do it. And you lot will say I have an agenda. I don't have an agenda. It's the harsh truth. Chelsea have a certain standard that needs to be met on the ball. We play against deep blocks all the time. I can't have my centre midfielder having to rotate with my winger just to hold width when he's not even a good winger. His delivery is not good. So, like, we are missing out on another creative outlet that we should have. And we also need to talk about stupid bookings. Cucurella, lucky he got a yellow card. Another day, another ref goes, you just swiped out at a player in that first half. You need to do better. Thiago Silva, was West Ham not enough of a lesson for you? What are you doing just jumping out and blocking people like you're playing in the NFL defense? Big man, you don't play for the Jets. You don't play for the Cowboys. I don't watch the NFL, so I don't know. The reality is, stop blocking runners. It's because he doesn't have the confidence to run back. He's not quick enough anymore. So if we're high up, he'll go for the block. But it's a stupid yellow. Enzo getting booked for dissent. Nah, G, don't do that. You're not allowed to talk to the ref. Only captains talk to the ref. You can't. I heard you can't speak English. Evidently, you can speak English because you let the ref hear everything. Like, so clearly, if you had the armband, it's fine. But you don't have it. Don't yell at the ref. You picked up a yellow and the whole game, yes, he got away with it, but he couldn't put in any more challenges. And that makes us weaker. But otherwise, guys, I don't want to be negative. I want to be super positive. We are in a page 1 of the Premier League table. We've won 3 in a row. We've beat Brighton, Fulham and Burnley. We did what we should have done. The next game is at Arsenal. If we beat Arsenal, oh hey, the smoke I'm going to be talking. Rivals are going to be hearing. I'm going to be getting clipped. That's how much nonsense I'm going to be talking about Arsenal. We're not going to be favourites for that game, but it is at the Bridge and we need to make sure we're out and we're representing. It's going to be on a Saturday after the international break. I hate the fact that it's the international break. But what I'm going to ask for you lot to do for me, if you made it this far, is a favour. Hit that like button. I want 1,000 likes on this video. Number 2, subscribe to the channel. I want to hit 31,000 tonight. And number 3, follow me on TikTok because that's where you get more content. And finally, the biggest one of all, hit a pineapple in in the comments below because that tells me who the real G's are and watch to the very end. Peace out, I'm out. Have a lovely day. Chelsea won. Get in the boys, come on.